What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It is your boy FlippinStoop, guys, with one more clip for the day. And I want to talk a little bit about what I wish I would have did when I first started the second store. I've started, for those that you haven't, that don't know, that are new, just subscribing to the channel. For those of you that don't know, I started about 13, 14 months ago, and I was all over the place with my first store, and it ended up crashing right around Christmas time last year with COVID and Christmas. My items, I was packaging them, getting them sent out, but they weren't going nowhere. They were sitting at the post office, and that destroyed my seller's level all the way down to below seller's level, and I couldn't dig myself out. So what I did is I thought 2 months hard on it, and I wish I would have just jumped into it then, about a niche. And I decided to create a new store. And this was 7 months ago I started this new store. And one thing I really wish I would have did, guys, instead of 2 months ago doing this, getting real serious with eBay and getting really consistent on my numbers and increasing them on a weekly basis. I wish I would have did that when I first started this store here. I was kind of, okay, I'll list 10 items today, I'll list 15 items tomorrow, I might not list tomorrow. I was kind of all over the place. So one thing that taught me a lot was listing consistent. Because it's so, I would be 5 months ahead of the game than where I'm at now. I'm not doing bad now. I'm just saying I would be that much further ahead of the game. Do me a favor, guys, if you have subscribed to the channel, do me a favor and drop subscribe below in the comments. That way I can get to know you guys on a personal level, and we can do some one-on-one interactions between me and you. That way, if you have some questions, hopefully I can answer them. You can teach me some things that I don't know. I want this channel to help everybody else out, and I want to help everybody as a community and learn from all you guys as well. So if you'll subscribe to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to it, and then click below that you subscribed, and I'll get back with as many of you guys as I can, possibly a day, and get to know you guys on a one-on-one basis. That's what I'm going to do in this group. I'm going to make a conscious effort to get to know everybody that subscribes to my channel. Now, that's going to be tough when it gets up there. But what I want to do is make an impact in this community and help other people that are beginning in reselling and people that's been reselling for a while that we all need questions answered in reselling. I still do. You guys are going to come across some questions that you're going to need help with. But as I was saying, I wish when I started 14 months ago, guys, that I would have just had a niche. I would have stuck with it, and I'd have been consistent that whole time. Because what I'm realizing in this past 2 months of being dedicated, consistent, listing 20 to now I'm at 25 and 30 items every single day in the clothing industry, I see my numbers increase. My store is increasing by 80%, sometimes 40%, but it's increasing all the time because I'm adding more items every single week to my ability. And how have I done that, guys? How I've done that is I've created a system that I'm going to share with you guys that is very fluent for me. It's very simple. Everything is in arm's reach. I am not walking from one room to upstairs to downstairs to all over the place trying to find my items and clean them, and I got a system for everything. It comes from inventory to shipping my items to taking my photography to creating my own photography table I made out of scraps. And I want to show you guys how to do everything I did to get me up to this point. So hopefully you guys will subscribe and join to my channel. And I'm going to go along and make videos daily here on Facebook and on YouTube. So I'm going to be sharing these videos along on YouTube until I get 1,000 subscribers. And then I am going to start streaming live mainstream on YouTube. But I'm also going to be still making videos here on Facebook. So if you guys will, please subscribe to my channel and let me know that you subscribed in the comments below. That way we can build a one-on-one relationship. And I want this channel to grow. I want to do group conversations. I want to do a whole bunch of different cool stuff within this group. But back to the 14 months ago, guys. 14 months ago, I had no clue what to do. Just like a lot of you beginners or you that haven't even started, you're lost, you're confused, you're scared. I totally get it. I was right there, guys. I was right there. Now I don't want to say comfortable because I get myself uncomfortable. And I'll talk about that in another video. But I'm so fluent with my system now. It's taken me between 4 to 7 minutes to list an item. That is start to finish. That is, after I take the photos, I am able to list my item, do all the item specifics, fold it up, slap the custom SKU number on it right here on the piece of clothing, put it in the bag, put it away, set to the side, ready to be put in a box. It is going that quick for me now. And that's what you want to conquer reselling on eBay, is to pick up your listing speed. The more you can list in the same amount of time, the more profit you make on an hourly basis, the more profit you make on a week basis. So the real tip is on reselling is get really good at listing. And that is going to take time, guys. I didn't get really consistent with my listing for 14 months. It took me to get to where I'm at today, guys. And I still think there's room for improvement. I still think there's ways that I could be a little quicker here and a little quicker there. And you might not think a second or two shaves time, but it does when you're listing 30 items a day, or it does when you're listing 20 items a day, or 50, whatever you're at. Don't ever compare yourself to that. But be open-minded in reselling, and you would be surprised on how far you can get with reselling. I'm blown away by the progress that we've made. Me and my fiance reselling. It is me solely now in this business, but she is a big help to me with finding inventory for me, amongst other things throughout the business, and just the moral support. This can be a lonely business, guys. If you're doing it on your own, you're going to be spending a lot of time alone, so get to learn to love yourself. Begin to love yourself, because you're going to spend a lot of that time by yourself. Motivate yourself. Figure out ways that motivate you. This is another reason why I make these videos, to encourage you guys to keep going, because sometimes you need that. Guys, there's days I don't want to list neither. I call myself one of the most disciplined, undisciplined people there are, just because I don't want to list every day, but if I don't, I won't sleep good at night, because I know I didn't live up to what I said I was going to do. All right, you guys, I hope this video helped you guys get to understand me a little bit, where I came from a little bit. I will make a whole video here on YouTube, guys, that describes my whole childhood all the way up to where I'm at now. And don't think you got to have a perfect track record to be successful on eBay, guys, because you will learn when I make my video about that I by far had a perfect track record. I love you guys all. It's your boy FlippinStoop. You guys, let me know you subscribe below, and I greatly appreciate it.